To access JSTOR through the CCCC library, start by locating the Databases tab on the library's homepage. We'll find JSTOR by browsing the databases by subject. On the list of available subjects, we will find JSTOR under Humanities, along with several other databases that might be useful for you in your literary analysis. When you're in JSTOR, there are a few ways to search, but the easiest and usually most effective is to utilize the basic search bar you see here. I'm going to start by searching for the yellow wallpaper. Despite this search being a bit broad, it brought back a reasonable set of results. That's because JSTOR's holdings are actually fairly limited. However, the quality of the sources is uniformly very high. Still, over 1,000 results is more articles than I want to explore, so I'm going to use the limiters in the left-hand menu to reduce these results further. Now that I have a slightly more manageable results list, I'm going to explore that list to find an article. The first one stands out to me because the label on top says Review. This actually tells me that, despite this article coming up first, it won't be a good choice for me. This review label tells me that this article is a book review, which is not the type of scholarly literary analysis I'm looking for. I'm going to scroll down to find an article that does not have this label. If I find one I want to look at more closely, I can simply click on the title to access the article. When I'm looking at this article, I notice that, unlike articles in science and social science, humanities articles often don't have an abstract. That makes it hard for me to determine if this article is relevant to me. Luckily, JSTOR has a tool to help me overcome this challenge. If I return to my results list, I can scroll through the titles looking for something relevant. Or I can look below the title and author information at a list of subject terms that have been assigned to the article. By doing this, I can tell more about an article than the title alone tells me. Once I find an article I like, I can read it in my browser or open up the PDF to download or print it. In JSTOR, if I want to open the PDF, I have to agree to JSTOR's terms and conditions. If I would like to continue looking for more articles from this point, JSTOR has developed a really great feature to help me do so. At the top of the article page, the main concepts of this article are laid out. I can select one that I'm interested in exploring further, and I will be taken to a new set of search results specifically related to this topic. From here, I can read a brief overview of the topic to learn a bit more about it, then come down here to search within this topic for something relevant to the text I'm working with. In this case, I'll search for the author. Now that I've found another article I'm interested in reading, I can download the PDF again, or I can save an article for later by emailing it to myself using the Share menu. Hopefully this brief demo gave you a good overview of the basics of searching JSTOR. The rest of this module will walk you through ways to develop your search more effectively.